Welcome to our awards banquet for the 2021 Norse season. My name is Coach Murtha. I coach the cross-country team, and just like to start off by saying we were very fortunate to have a season this year. We went into it not knowing if we were going to be able to compete. All of our meets that we had done in the past were canceled. So we were able to find 3 meets downstate and still host a home meet. So overall, very successful season. Our women's team was made up of 4 women, one of which was a returner from last year. Olivia Anderson was our only returner. So four women. We not eligible for a team score, but it was just fun and rewarding to watch them compete and get better every meet, and that's all you can ask for. And they had fun doing that. On our men's side, we did have 5 men, so we were able to have a team score. And again, pretty inexperienced squad. We were led by Zach Rose, who never had competed before in any kind of a running situation. And on the onset, our first meet, he finished in the top 5. He found out that he can compete with anybody. So Zach had an outstanding season, and times got better every meet. And in the end, he was able to compete at the national meet in Iowa and did very well. So in a very competitive squad, he finished in the upper third of the race, and I firmly believe that with another season of training, he could easily be an All-American. So it's a great goal to shoot for. With that being said, our MVP of the men's team was Zach Rose. Our MVP of the women's squad was Brie Arsenault. She was our top finisher for the women in all of our meets. And our Norse award this year goes to Olivia Anderson. So congratulations to everybody on a great season, and good luck in everything you do, and I hope to see a lot of you back next year. All right, thank you.
Hello, I'm Matt Gregory, the head women's basketball coach here at Bay College. I'm going to talk a little bit about the season, as well as announce some award recipients that we had this season. First off, it was a tough season nonetheless. I mean, records show 6-10, but there's a lot more that goes into a season than just your record. We played a tough schedule, tougher than we've ever played in 3 years, and it showed a lot of resilience with our group. Our group wasn't very experienced in a way, but we definitely learned a lot of things about ourselves through the season. We won some games that were tough games, and we lost some close ones as well. But we learned so much more through those wins and losses than anything else. I saw a lot of improvement every day, and the growth that they showed throughout the COVID scenario. With that being said, it taught us a lot about flexibility and about ourselves. We had to prepare about different unforeseen circumstances with the weekly testings, as well as the quarantines that happened, and the masks that we had to play with in practice and in games. But we were allowed to have a season, and that is awesome to have. We were able to do whatever we need to do to ensure to have a season. The girls showed a lot of sacrifice from their friends and families, just so they could be a lot more together, and that was great to see. They grew closer together as well, and basically there's a lot of memories that were made this season, and that's what I would take as a success as well. Memories that had inspirational lessons, educational videos, being pushed physically and mentally to really prepare ourselves this season, and joking around together and having fun. I always remember towards the last game of the season, winning a very close game against a very tough team and coming to the locker rooms and being sprayed down with water. Those are the memories that you have as a coach as well as a team, and I'm pretty sure that they'll remember those memories as well. We have this saying that says team plus trust equals family, and this season I definitely feel that we were a family, and we definitely were one, and doing things together made us that much better, and that's what made a very successful season. I'd like to take time out to say thank you to the freshmen. Thank you for deciding to come to Bay and taking that journey, and everything was new, and you came in with excitement, and your willingness to learn was awesome to see. I'm very excited to have everyone back next season. Sophomores, thank you so much for deciding to come back and be true leaders for this team. It was awesome to see the improvement that you had from one year to the next, and I was very excited to be part of that experience. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you guys. You guys are going to be destined for great things, and I'm very, very proud of each and every one of you guys. Next, I'm going to talk about our awards that we had this season. There are the 3 awards, and they were voted by our teammates, and they have truly earned that specific title. The first award is the Norse Award. This type of award is given to a player that does whatever is needed to be successful for themselves, but more importantly for the team. They work extremely hard on their sport as well as in the classroom. They are a positive person and very coachable. This year's Norse Award goes to Bree Arsenault. Congratulations, Bree. The next award is the Most Improved Award. This type of award is given to a player who showed the most growth throughout the season. They worked hard to get better and stepped up in many different ways. This year's Most Improved Award goes to Lauryn Bloniarz. Congratulations, Lauryn. And the last award is the Most Outstanding Player Award. This type of award is given to a person that made some big plays this season. She's the type of person that is hard to take off the floor in certain situations. She is a strong competitor and not only challenges herself, but her teammates. This year's Most Outstanding Player goes to Holly Wardinsky. Congratulations, Holly. Lastly, I want to take acknowledgement to thank administration, the faculty, the community, and all the families. Thank you for a lot you've done for these players. Your positive support and all your willingness to do so many things for them does not go unnoticed, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for the support always. Our success is your success. Go Norse.
Hello, I'm Matt Johnson, the men's basketball coach here at Bay College. The 2020-21 season definitely presented its own unique set of challenges. This group is always going to hold a special place in my heart. The adversity and the trials and tribulations that they fought through is unlike any other season I've witnessed in my career, and because of that I really respect these young men and the hard work that they put in, battling through all the unforeseen and uncharted territory that the COVID pandemic presented. With that being said, I'd like to list the award winners voted on by their peers for this season's men's basketball team. The Most Valuable Player Award, selected by his peers, is Matt Wagner from Marinette, Wisconsin. Matt led the team in scoring with 16.5 points, 90 rebounds, 40 assists, 41% from the field, shot 34% from 3, and 82% from the free throw line. Matt led our team in minutes played, is a career leader in points here at Bay College with 795 career points, all-time leader in three-point shots attempted with 401, and all-time leader in three-pointers made with 141. Matt also was selected as a first-team All-Region 13 selection this year. Congratulations, Matt. Our Most Improved Player Award goes to Didier Nambo from Detroit, Michigan. Didier really stepped up late in the season for us, rebounded incredibly well, played great on the defensive end, and I think more so than anybody grew from the beginning of the year till the end of the season. Great recognition set forward to him by his teammates. Congratulations, Didier. And our Norse Award winners, again voted on by his teammates, by their teammates I should say, is Chris Dobessi from Detroit, Michigan, and Marcus Harris from Brimley, Michigan. These two sophomores have played both seasons in our program, and they epitomize what it is to be a Bay College Norse. They did a great job in the classroom. They were phenomenal leaders in the locker room and played very well for us on the floor. Exactly what we look for in our leaders. Congratulations, Marcus, and congratulations, Chris.
Hi everybody, I'm Heidi, Charon, the Bay College softball coach. I'm excited to announce our softball team awards. But first, a quick recap of our season, which, like everybody's year, was kind of crazy. On top of COVID and seemingly endless quarantines, we had a lot of schedule changes, limited practice time, and those additional hardships we're not used to dealing with in our normal life. And then on top of all of that, our team especially had 6 season-ending injuries, which on a small roster was a really, really tough thing for us to deal with. There were points in the season where we didn't know if we'd have nine players to field a team. And so the fact that we were able to finish and complete a season feels miraculous almost, and tons of credit and acknowledgement needs to go to the 3 to 4 players who came back unexpectedly from those seemingly season-ending injuries. And luckily they just had enough time to work hard and get healthy for the team. On top of that, gosh, this was a fun team to coach. Not only were they always happy and bringing good spirit to the field despite the struggles, but they're a hitting team, and together, collectively, had 50 home runs on the season, which is really incredible, and earned a whole lot of runs. So it made for a fun season, it made for an exciting season, a little bit of a roller coaster sometimes, but it was a really good year that I think we all enjoyed and are very grateful for. For our team awards, they are voted on by coaches and the players themselves. And so I think that's especially meaningful when your peers are the ones that provide the voting. And we're going to start with our most valuable pitcher, who is Karlie Patron. And I don't think there was a game this year that Karlie didn't have to deal with significant pain from tendonitis in her throwing shoulder. And to start in the fall in August with something like that and to have to end in May is a very heavy load to bear. And so I know every single individual on this team is so grateful to her for doing that. And the strength she showed is really amazing. Our Rookie of the Year comes all the way from British Columbia, Canada, and is Bay College's first female international athlete ever. And she really anchored both our infield, transitioning to shortstop early on in this season, and in the heart of our lineup. Even though she's short in stature, she was a power hitter for us and had one of our highest batting averages. So we're excited to have her back next year. Our most valuable player is Lexi Chailler from Escanaba here in town. Lexi is explosive at the plate. I don't think you can call her anything other than that, and on the bases. Her strength and speed are really unmatched, and on top of that, she was one of our 3 captains this year and provided a ton of great leadership and hard work and focus. And then our Norse Award, which is given to a player who is a leader in attitude, hard work, focus, role modeling what is needed and expected on the team. That was actually a tie between Caitlin Hardwick and Corey Kokola, 2 of our other veteran players and 2 other team captains who were consistently spark plugs for us on the field and in attitude and focus and energy. And so to all of them, congratulations. And to every player on this team, I'm so grateful for your hard work and commitment, sticking through a tough year, and I know we all think it was very, very worth it. You did a great job earning 2nd place in our region against some really tough teams.
I'm Mike Pankow. I'm the head baseball coach and sports information director here at Bay College. The 2021 season was met with a lot of challenges by our team, and although the results weren't what we were hoping for, I'm very proud of the young man that finished the season with us and did it the right way, and I'm very happy with the lessons we learned on the field. Our team MVP this year led the team with a .405 batting average, a .545 on base percentage, a .738 slugging percentage, 5 home runs and 27 RBIs from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and the sophomore Tanner Halverson. Our most valuable pitcher led the team in innings pitched with 41 2/3. He had 28 strikeouts and 16 walks from Bark River, Jack Bauer. And then our Norse Award winner is is a guy that we're going to be really sad to see go. He's been with the program from day one, and it's going to be tough to envision a day and actually have that day where he isn't a part of the program. He's been a consummate leader the whole time and just a valuable piece to our program since the inception. And from Sault Ste. Marie, Alex Morehouse is the Norse Award winner for baseball this year.
It is my pleasure at this time to announce our department award winners for the 2020-21 athletic season. First, we will name our NJCAA Region 13 award winners. In women's basketball, from Ontonagon, Michigan, sophomore Holly Wardinsky. In men's basketball, from Marinette, Wisconsin, sophomore Matt Wagner. And from Detroit, Michigan, sophomore Chris Dobessi. In baseball, from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, sophomore Tanner Helverson. In softball, from Escanaba, Michigan, Lexi Chailler. And special mention to Zach Rose from Escanaba, Michigan, who qualified for the NJCAA National Championship in cross country. The next award is the Male Athlete of the Year Award. The award winner for the 2020-21 Male Athlete of the Year is Matt Wagner from Marinette, Wisconsin. Matt was a two-time letter winner in men's basketball. He averaged 16.5 points, tallied 90 rebounds, 40 assists, shot 41% from the field, 34% from three, 82% from the free throw line, led the men's basketball team in minutes played and three-pointers made with 64. He is the all-time Bay College leader in points scored with 795 points, three-point shots attempted with 401, and three-point shots made with 141. Matt was also selected as a 2020-21 Region 13 award winner. Congratulations, Matt. The next award is the Female Athlete of the Year. The Female Athlete of the Year award winner for 2020 and 21 is Lexi Chailler from the softball team hailing from Escanaba, Michigan. Lexi had a .493 batting average, a .549 on-base percentage, a 1.1 slugging percentage, had 71 hits, 17 doubles, 7 triples, 19 home runs, 61 runs batted in, led the team in each of those categories. Lexi walked 17 times and only struck out 9 times in 144 at-bats. Lexi was also selected as the 2020-21 Region 13 First Team Award winner. Congratulations, Lexi. The final award is the Student Athlete of the Year Award. The criteria for this award includes excellence in the classroom, carrying a minimum of a 3.2 cumulative GPA or higher, and success in their respective sport or sports. And the winner for the 2020-21 Student Athlete of the Year Award goes to Lexi Chailler of Escanaba, Michigan, a member of our women's softball team. Lexi carried a 3.64 GPA, as well as demonstrating success as a player on our softball team. Congratulations, Lexi. In conclusion, I would like to thank Dr. Coleman, our Board of Trustees, all of our faculty and staff, our friends, family, parents, supporters, and most importantly, you, our student athletes. I know this season had its own set of unique challenges and adversity that we had to fight through, nothing like we've ever seen in athletics before. Because of that, I really want you to know how much we all appreciate the dedication and work that you put into making this season a memorable one for us. I hope you have your own set of memories that will be long lasting. I appreciate all you've done and best of luck in the future. Thanks again and go Norse.